Hey everyone. Hi. Hi, can you hear me? What is this thing? Yeah, certainly looks like you can hear me. Sweet. Well, let's all dilly-dally and get this party started, shall we? What is this? And sorry about that. I accidentally pressed the speed up button. Let me just pull up the tracker on my browser. Alrighty. Let me volume up my headphones a little bit. Alright. Oh, actually, let me go pick up the drink. I'm gonna go do that. I should have done that before we started. I'll be right back. Man, I could listen to these like the title screen just for months. Just very soothing. Alright. The thing I've not tweeted. The usefulness of me tweeting is dubious at best, but you know, it's a good habit to have. But I think today might be a shorter stream because after I went live, I heard some things about some things that might happen later tonight, so it might change. Live split, please. What's your damage? Live split, why are you not working? Settings. Deactivate for programs, global hotkeys. Okay, numpad 1. The buy. What's the issue? There you go. All right. Well, we wasted some seconds there trying to figure stuff out, but instead of that, we good. We got some 20 rupees there. So, as usual, the first things that I need to double check. Like, the things that I need to clear in the first few things are... I need to find bombs before I'm in the sewer escape room, and I need to find 100 rupees before, at some point, between Nanka and Hariko Village. Hammer's not a bad one. I'll mark it down, but of all the things that you can find, Hammer definitely not the worst. Where is it? There you go. It's a powerful but short-range weapon. It packs about as much punch, packs exactly as much punch as a tempered sword hit, but it does not have much range. That's the thing about the sword that it does have, that the hammer doesn't, which is range. please die. Well, they dropping a bunch of money, so that part's good. Because I have a hammer, I think it's actually good for me to just kill these things, just in case they drop a bomb. And hammer does not waste ammo to use, plus there is a health recharge here anyway. I mean, I kind of played that perfectly. Hey Scout, is that you? Or have I garnered another viewer from my many other channel? Hey, key. And another key. Still no bombs. Would like to have bombs, but not bombs. Well, whatever, dude. Really? Not dead? Oh wait, I have 8 bombs. Where did I find 8 bombs? I'll take it. Okay, I can't stop killing everything. I have found 8 bombs at some point. I think there was a drop that I just didn't realize that happened. Well, that is a bomb anyway. But hammer just makes this first session so much easier. You just kill everything very, very effortlessly. Like, because a hammer does pack like a lot of punch. It's just like those blue guys take 2 bombs to kill. That's 2 bombs. Hammer just single shots them. Another bomb. I'm gonna have a pen. I missed. Fine. I'll throw another pot at you. I think a pot hit is also equal to a tempered sword heat. Well, that solves all my money problems for a while. So the first split I have is that I finish is the split for the first tour of Hyrule that you do at the beginning, that basically tells you what items you're gonna have access to in terms of entering dungeons and whatnot. And that ended about 20 minutes real time. In the real time you can see in the bottom right. I tend to value more in-game time for my runs, which tends to be like a couple minutes slower than in real time. But the game does not show you real time, the in-game time as you go. So the real time is what it's used for, like races and stuff anyway. So maybe I should just value that more, but I don't. I mean, I don't largely because all my earlier runs, where I don't know why I went back to pick out those for bombs, but bombs are full. But yeah, so that's 1955 specifically. We're not really on... So fun fact about this area, in the sewers... Sorry, in the sewers you have this cone of light. Even if you don't have a lantern on you, the game just spots it to you. Thank you. That's only here. In other areas that are dark rooms, if they are, you know, dark, if you don't have the lamp, they're gonna be dark. So we need to find the map at some point. We're taking a lot of damage, but there is there's health. There's at least a pot that has a heart underneath it. Which is gonna be soon. Come on. This die. Thank you. Alright, we're back on board. So neither of these. It's always the last one, right? Yeah. Could you die, please? Thank you. So this one has the key. We can just keep forward and keep going forward now. Now we wait. Alrighty. So some health, some bombs, some more bombs. That's disappointing. Often this is like a good place to find a second real item or even a third one if you're lucky. Oh, this is definitely scouting. I can tell. Or Gen. Those are my bet. Or maybe somebody from the Zelda Discord. Either case, welcome to the stream. More bombs. Apparently, we are on the mono finding bombs plan. Okay. Last 2 times that I have played Seeds. They have been Agaseeds, and I would like to not have to defeat Aghanim just this time. So if there could be like some rupees up here, maybe, or some other thing that is completely useless that I don't have to like deal with, that would be ideal. Come on, no whammies. Whammies, great. So the hookshot is up there, which means this is the 3rd Agaseed in a row that I have to deal with. I think hookshot is always go mode required. Spare could stop anything. Thank you, Bet. So you need hookshot for okay. Battle's basically a reader, special, and it's at a convenient time. So also it's gonna make a lot of dungeons later on a lot easier. Plus it's already filled with the thing they want in it, which is blue potion. I'll take a battle. And then we find the shield. And these bears continue to troll me mercilessly. This time I have 10 bombs, so I'm not at risk of losing a bunch of bombs to this guy. The other time I came here, like I had 2 bombs and the guy just took all of them. And then it was like, oh no, it's gonna be a major pain. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. How did that happen? I hammered him. Fine. Okay, well, that's not supposed to happen, but you know. Apparently, I have decided to just not hit the hierarchies. It's not a huge time loss. We just have to make our way back to Kakariko, but we can take a faster route that we took the first one, because we needed to check Lumberjack and these other two locations. So you know, yeah, we're already back. We wasted like maybe a minute or 2. It's not even a minute. It probably goes like 30 seconds. We are fine, is what I'm trying to say. More bottles, which we are past. Limit, I mean, the sound bar is significantly less useful than the first. Dark Mirror, okay. Finally something good. Or I guess Magic Mirror is the name of the item? And the shield upgrade. Well, the shield upgrade's not as good. Mirror, sound bottle. Plus, checked. I'm gonna check all of these locations now, so I'm just gonna mark them all. It would be great to find the flute now, because it's gonna make I mean, because then I can activate it now that I'm already... That was not what was supposed to happen, but you know. What did you just find there, by the way? Was that something real? It was not anything real, okay. Oh, wait, the sword. It was definitely something real. Sword's important. Unlike these, like, 70 billion arrows that I'm finding. Those, not as important. Okay, battle guy. Or bombs, sure, that's fine. No. Okay. Moon Pearl is also good. So I think what's gonna happen now is that I am gonna find the way this is gonna work out, I think, is that I can find the Master Sword or the Cape, and then I have enough to go with Aghanim. And the lamp. Sorry. Yeah. So I need Master Sword or Cape and lamp. By the way, I'm gonna mark things down real quick on the tracker. There you go. And that's gonna open up Aghanim, then I'll have the hook shot, and then I'll take it from there. Flute's really good, dude. Flute's so good, especially now because I can just go play the Hyrule National Anthem immediately. In fact, I'm gonna go do that right now. Let's all please stand up for the Hyrule National Anthem. Thank you, Black Mage, for this rendition of the Hyrule National Anthem. Alright. So, now we have access to warp into places, which is pretty good. Cane of Sumeria, that's awesome. Cane's always something that you end up... The cane is always something that I feel like I end up, like, needing. It's like, oh, I mean, it's go mode, it's required, I mean... It's required for 2 dungeons, right? It's required, possibly 3, it's required sometimes for Ice Palace, always for either is there. Something for Ice Palace, and then always for Misery Mire and Turtle Rock. But also, it can be elusive depending on how things. I'll take a hard container. I'm not above a hard container. It's not super fast, but I'm only on 3 hearts. I'm probably gonna need a little bit of health in beating all of these dungeons. And then I think it's faster for me to just warp from here, right? Okay. Okay, and then we can go. Yeah, 9 seconds. Yeah, I'll take this trash. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I'm gonna fly. To Misery Mire. That's just gonna make things a little easier. We have this chest real quick, which is more bombs, because apparently everything has bombs in this seed. Oh yeah, I have the mirror. What am I thinking? What am I doing? I didn't need to move all the stuff. I just annihilated it. Oh well. I think it's gonna hit me now, but whatever. Fine. And then these has bomb also, which I was gonna take. Bombos is not the worst. It's actually gonna come pretty handy, I think, in the Minimoldron cave and just kill all those things immediately instead of having to waste time there. Okay, so we fly to 8. We go to Minimoldron cave. I think it's faster to go there from 8 than from where we were. Maybe I'm wrong. It is a lot farther east than I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just kill all of you with bombos. Get wrecked. Even dropped a thing I can't get. Okay, fine. And then... okay, finally glove, which means actually we have Darkwood access now. Pretty happy about that. Okay, so glove means that Darkwood is accessible. Lightwood, this thing. I'm actually just gonna go. We have the Moonper, so we have walk on water. So that means it's actually fine for me to go check a few things that require fake flippers now. I think it's probably. It's actually probably the easiest thing. Okay. So first things first, Ice Palace, Ice Road, Ice Road Cave. You know, I can actually kill. I have a sword. Like, yeah, I see. This is. I don't know why I'm trying not to take damage and just kill these things with the sword that I have. I'm just not used to having a sword so early. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, we're running really behind on the split, but I think it's kinda normal. We had a couple mistakes early. Please die. There are a couple of mistakes early, which clearly were going to make things a little harder for us. Health I don't need, okay. So this cave I never feel great about, because like, it takes a lot of time to come here, but it is often had some good stuff, like this 20 rupees, which we absolutely needed. They were really fundamental to what we were trying. Okay, let's go do some... Let's go do some glitches, shall we? Let's go glitch some water. Out of our way. So, okay. Fun fact. In Zelda, normally to swim, you need the flippers. If I do this, that happens. But if I'm very careful, I can... now. There you go. if I'm very careful, I can initiate the screen transition on the same frame they would be teleported back to the water, and now the game gets confused and thinks I have flippers when I don't. This can be combined with another glitch that I'm gonna execute now. So as you notice now, I'm also walking on like stuff. I'm also swimming on stuff where also everything kills you. That's the other part of the problem with this glitch. And me and that Zora guy have a complicated relationship. He has killed me a lot. That's it. Let's go to this glitch again, shall we? So the game gets in this glitch state where it basically lets you... It's not in the right pixel there. This is the right pixel, this is the right pixel. There you go. So as you notice now, I'm swimming also on land, right? But okay. But now I'm swimming in this cave on land. Yeah, whatever. But if I exit this and then I re-enter this, now I'm walking on water, which is even funnier. Notice that I'll take a bow. That seems really good. Notice that we are what is usually referred to as off logic here, because the logic will never require you to have I lost the glitch. The logic will never require you to do fake flippers in the modern plane. So those chests are not going to be required for the intended route through this ROM that the logic has described for me. But, you know, who cares about the intended route? Let's break some stuff. And, I mean, we got a bow for it. Like, normally the thing is that... Okay, so that's just bombs. Normally the thing is that going off logic means that the chances of you to find the things that you need is diminished, but... On the bow, we're gonna... That's always common, like... The bow is needed in enough dungeons that you always need it. I mean... You have to defeat Ganon, right? In order to get... to fire silver arrows at him. Okay, so talk to this guy. He gives us... money. Let's get out of here. And I think that concludes the first tour of Hyrule. Okay. So we got that one, and then we got check this one, we got that one. What do we do now? We still can't go defeat Aghanim. We require the lamp for that. I think that we go do... I think that means we go enter... Okay, so there are 3 chests in Saras'la's hub, which I think is the first thing we go check, and then we can check the easy stuff in Eastern Palace. Check the easy stuff in Eastern Palace. But after that, I think we go in the Dark World, because there is a lot of stuff there that we can... I did not mean to do that. I mean, I accidentally called the guy, and then... You know, let me select the hammer, because the hammer can kill these things in one shot. I do have the glove. Oh, I need to go talk to Saras'la anyway. Not... Can you please die? Take me one entire heart, these things? Man. Unfair. Mm, 4 hits with the fire sword. There is so many hits. Okay, so let's talk to Sarasla, Sahasrala, Salasla, Fasat. Sahahaha. Sahag. Let's not talk to him, we don't have dependent actually, but we can find the boomerang, medium useful master, so there you go, and the thing. So now, well, oh no, wait, no, still no lamp. But we need the master sword anyway. Also, it's gonna make, again, wading through stuff a little bit easier. I'm gonna go enter the Eastern Palace here really quickly. Oh yeah, sword lasers. Because there's a Hubble chest that's fairly easy to reach. I'm just gonna go pick up. I'm probably not gonna bother doing the dark rooms because again I'm doing off logic, and at this point I'm really dependent on finding the lamp as fast as possible. And if I find the lamp, then I can just if I find the lamp, I think I can just go finish this dungeon now, which is gonna be pretty nice. If I don't find the lamp, well, we'll take it. We'll see what happens, but definitely have a lot of money. So that part's nice. Boots would be nice to find. I guess I need the boots too. Like, if I'm gonna have to have the hookshot, that's the other thing, right? That defeating Aghanim is not enough. I also need the boots. So, and they already have Darkwood access, so there is no way that the boots are Agha locked. So I might as well wait until I find the boots before I go do that. Is my point. Because, I mean, it's just gonna be picky. Especially Hydro. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna make things a lot easier. Like, defeating Aghanim with 4 hearts is not trivial. It's not even Aghanim, it's just a tower. Like, Aghanim I can beat with basically any number of hearts. It's not a hard boss, but the tower itself, not so much. I have masters, which does help a lot. You can be required to use the net to kill him. Like, sometimes you get, like, the cape to enter and then the net to kill him. And, okay, so that's more health. There you go, I got my wish. It's first chest in Eastern Palace. And now we're gonna have to see, because we might be in a position where no more chests are available. This tells me that a shovel is in Ganon's tower. Well, I mean, not terribly necessary. Bombs is the second chest in Eastern Palace, and I don't think we can keep going without doing dark rooms. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can go check the last chest. It's not, I mean, it's not that hard. I might as well go do it now. Like, it's like, these are the easiest dark rooms in the game. Actually, not the easiest. I think the ones where you go to rescue the guy are the easiest, but this comes pretty close. Now, if only the skeleton stopped walking in my way, so the trick for dark rooms is that you can use you can charge a sword spin, and then you can check your relative position with the sparkles. But if you keep hitting enemies, they well, I mean that resets your sword spin, so you can make that operations a little harder. I thought you would die. You decided not to, which is, you know, a respectable choice, but an annoying one. Okay. And this one has 50 rupees. So that's the last chest here in Palace of Darkness, in Eastern Palace, and there is really not a whole lot of reason to go do anything else. I think at this point what I want to be doing is going to the Dark World, I guess. Oh, wait a second, I can do the Death Mountain chest. There are 7 of them. Yeah, let's go to that. Because that's also an area that's pretty easy, and I do have a lot of stuff that I need. So yeah, let's go do that. There's 7 chests in Death Mountain East. And normally you would need a lamp to go to Death Mountain, but I can just fly there. And be really dumb about choices that I've made with my life. So now I get to do these. Okay. Okay, and then I get to go up. And now I have picked up the old man, and I get to go back. The dark rooms do not make for the best in terms of stream quality, but okay, I think we got there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we got there. No, so I mean, again, this is off logic, but we got the old man. Gives us some money. We definitely, and then we die, but I think it's gonna count it. I have to believe. And let us respawn. Yeah, in the mountain cave. Easy game, easy life. Okay. So there are 2 ways to go to reach that mountain. Is the first and the easiest one is with the hook shot, which we do not have. You go east from here, but you can also go east from the top if you have the moon pearl and the hammer. We have both of them, so actually, not, you don't need the moon pearl. Sorry, you need the mirror and the hammer. You don't. Let's go back down. We have the item here in the Spectacle Rock Cave. Oh, that sounds neat. Are you guys starting now? Oh, more life, sweet. And unique item is on your ankle. Oh, we got that one. Oh yeah, it was the hammer, of course. Are you guys just gonna start now, or give me a. I'm gonna join you in a bit. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this seed, and then I'm all for joining you. That's. Oh yeah, I mean, I can't really check my messages very easy, right? I'm streaming right now. Yeah. Shit, did not mean to do that. No, thank you for letting me know. I'm definitely gonna join you guys. Maybe not exactly right this very moment. I want to. Let me see what this seed looks like. Is that the tempered sword? Yes, please. I'll take a tempered sword. Yeah, I'll join you guys in a little bit. If you find somebody else, you can feel free to start without me. I might down that I have a tempered sword. I want to see where this seed leads me, but I want to finish checking a few of these areas, and then yeah, I'll gladly join you guys for a spell, or not really for a spell, but for either way. Yeah, I'll join you guys. I'll join you guys in a little bit. Give me like, I don't know, like 15-20 minutes, something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the motherfucking boots. Boots was the first item here in tower over here, huh? So, the city is telling us that we can't finish Tower of Hera, and why is the reason for that? We got the boots. And... yeah, why is it that we haven't finished Tower of Hera, I guess is the question. What do we need that we do not have right now? Yeah, I know what's up there. It's gonna be... it's the key. Let's go with it now. Ah, shit. I haven't used this strat in a while, but works better than I remember. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. Fine. You I cannot finish Tower of Hera because the last item is fire locked and they do not have fire and they should not be here. There you go. Problem solved. That explains what the issue was. Got some boots though. I'll gladly take some boots. Also, I should mark that that was one of the Tower of Hera item. There you go. So I think it actually, sadly, as much as I just started, I'm probably gonna stop playing after. Okay, so that's a hard container. It's probably big enough for me to go get. This rewards meats. As I can't really check what's in there, sadly, because I don't have the meat. Let me pick up this fairy. Fan of that happening. You guys, please go away. Let's go check Spiral Cave. I don't know how we exchanged there, but you know. Some more health, which never bad. Health. Oh wait, no. Definitely need to mark that, but I have marked Spiral Cave as taken. And now let's go to Death Mountain East. That might actually just be it for this stream, at least for now. Depending on what happens, I might just finish this later. Because I don't know, some internet friends I have been. I had said to some internet friends I would do something, and then I forgot. And now I want to do that thing that I had told my internet friends because it sounds like a lot of fun. Also, I did say I would do that, but mostly it does sound like a great way to spend my time. Not that this isn't, but I can stream whenever I want, and this is something that requires the presence of said internet friends, which is available now and not at other times. I could just... I don't know that people I want people to see my Cards Against Humanity cell. I mean, first, I do not have the setup for it right now, which is... like, I don't know how I would have to set that up. More health. Second, you know, Cards Against Humanity, some things get said that... people, wow, this was the most disappointing Death Mountain East. Like, this sucked. So either way, I think the plan is... actually, I'm just gonna save state here. And then... I'm just gonna close the stream down. And then I might come back later today to finish this seed. That sounds fun. I might just finish it one of these other days, like tomorrow or something like that. Yeah, sorry about this. This was a short stream. I did not expect, but you know, whatever. Stuff happened. I'll be back streaming at some other point. Bye, everyone. Well, I guess they mostly bye to this people watching this on YouTube, but whatever. Goodbye. I'll come back later. Hello. Hi, I'm back. We are going to start going through we're gonna finish this seat real quick. Gonna try to figure out exactly what I was doing first. Like, where am I? Oh, I think that this is in Death Mountain East. I checked all the chests, sorry, there. And I think that the next thing I decided to do was going to be enter the... So, okay. Oh, still no lamp, so I can't go beat Aghanim yet, and then... but I think the next thing to do was enter the Dark World, the portal in Kakariko, and take it from there. Probably pick up some stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna unpause things. And, okay, and we can keep going. And I think actually I'm just gonna save and quit from this position and load from Sanctuary. Okay. Welcome to chat. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye, chat. No more thanks for not hanging out, I guess. Our venture up the mountain was not useless because we did find the tempered sword, among other things, and some other items, but it was also not the most useful. We also have this out of logic bow, which is kinda neat. That's a full magic research here, which I'm gonna pick up. Okay. I do not have the... No, I don't. Okay. Alright. So actually, since I'm here, I should check what's up with the dungeons, and it's red pendant, Thieves Town. Green, sorry, red crystal in Thieves Town, green pendant in Schoolwoods, blue pendant in Ice Palace, and then blue crystals everywhere else. Okay. Hi chat. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. You have for me Ice Rod, which I'll gladly accept. I think this is might be one of the rare situations, but given our current loadout, we actually go back up. We don't have the... Yeah, okay, I actually didn't check. We don't have the cape, but we can also go check. But yeah, like normally from this position, I tend to check what's up and then going down. We have enough potions that maybe we can actually just go be blind, honestly. We don't have a ton in terms of life, and we don't have any armor upgrades, but 2 potions are pretty good. It's a pretty good amount, so maybe we just try it. But I guess if I'm going up, there is no reason not to, because then I'm coming. Like I can just come back. It's not like if I go south towards Hype Cave. The problem with that plan is that there is no coming back, because you have to jump down, and if you don't have meats, you're locked out of this area. But if I go north and check the chest up north and just come back, it's not. So I guess I might as well just do that. And the boots are gonna make that pretty easy to do. Okay. So first things first, I can't get these, but I'm gonna go check what's... These things keep like trucks. Yeah. I certainly do not have any life left. Okay, so that's thankfully just 10 arrows. And that dealt me 2 hearts of damage, and now I am fucked. From the top. I hate those red birds. They hit like trucks. It's really a problem. And they're like, those specifically are just in a position where you can't. But okay. So I'm gonna actually, since I have checked Bumper Cave, I'm just gonna mark it down. This doesn't have anything. I have gotten these things. Okay. Let's do these. Alrighty. Okay. So, let's try this again from the start, this time without dying to those things. First things first is bonk rocks. Bonk rocks have nothing. Great. Okay. Once obtained the incredible power of bonk rocks, we go here and we can do King's Tomb. Okay. Which also has Jack. Man, I was hoping that this out of logic bow would let me like sequence break a little bit more, but apparently I don't think that's gonna be a thing because the lamp is just being a pain. I think that the lamp might end up if the lamp is getting by Zora's flippers, haven't broken anything, but okay. There's 10 arrows, so again we didn't find anything here. Away. I guess that actually, you know what's the thing that we can do? We can go enter the library. There was a medallion there that since I'm back to the village, since I'm going back anyway, I might as well just do it now. It's how did I get hit there? I disagree. Okay. I got hit again somehow, I guess. Oh no, I think I just took. I think that the plan just was 2 hearts of damage. Okay. So as I said, let's go pick up the thing in the library, which I know is relevant. And I think I want to like do this here just because there's a risk locking myself out of this area, which I don't want to do yet because I think I'm gonna go into Thieves Town, but I might as well just take all the other stuff first. Kind of gambling here that I will need this to enter. No, it was Ether, I think, right? Oh, I also have bombos, which is actually probably marked. Yeah, basically gambling is that I'll need Ether to enter one of those dungeons that I know, but otherwise it's wasted time. But it's not a huge waste of time, and I think it's gonna be a huge waste of time if I go to the dungeon and then I have to come back. Okay, let's enter Thieves Town. Okay, let's see what Thieves Town has for us. We're good at dealing damage to things. So that part's nice. Oh, flippers, there you go. Wow. So our impressive sequence breaking is now useless. Because we would have gotten, we are back to a point where we could get the boy if we wanted to. Oh, that thing dealt damage to us, which I was hoping wouldn't happen, but did. Might have to die. Big key. I prefer the health there, but I suppose beggars cannot in fact be choosers. $300 rupees. And the last thing I have access to is compass. Oof. Okay. Please get out of there. Thank you. Okay. Could you, like, please spend some time in a place where I can easily hit you? Because I'm really scared of you. I'm wasting time here. Okay. Great. I'm really glad that I decided to spend my time getting hit by a fire snake and nullifying this good 2 hearts of damage that I had just received. This is one of those things where it would really be nice to have access to the powder, which we don't. Hopefully the fire snake doesn't get too trolly. It didn't. Awesome. Well, never mind. It did in fact get too trolly. Now we're pretty likely to die. Oh, come on. Well, occupational hazards of going to Thieves Town with no armor and these few hearts. We're going to be fine. It's hard because everything just hits us like trucks, and we can't really prevent everything from hitting us because we can't see a lot of things, and like in the hellway, just like everything, it sucks. But we also started this dungeon with not too many hearts. And we don't have too many hearts right now, but we also, like, if we get past the hellway, like, there is a place where you have 2 hearts at the top floor. We're kind of dumb in this room, so we're doing a little better there, just by not being dumb. Okay. Okay, hopefully the fire snake doesn't troll us too badly. Okay, I would describe that as medium amount of trolling from the fire snake. Oh wow, I got a twofer. Also got hit by those things, which I would prefer not to, but no. Win some, lose some, I suppose. Okay. I wish I had killed some of you. Okay. That was uncomfortably too close for comfort there, but okay, so that part is done. That guy finally dead. Okay. And we're not doing too poorly in terms of health. We were about to reach a place where there's a couple of hearts we can pick up. I think blind is gonna be actually quite tough. Because oh, it was 3 hearts of damage. No, never mind. Now I'm not in a good spot anymore. Taking 3 hearts there from being hit by the thing. I mean, blind is gonna deal us a lot of damage too. That's the problem. So I'm gonna have to see how that works out, but drop me a heart, like. Why does nothing seem to be in the business dropping me hearts? Must need hearts so badly. Oh, I don't have it. Okay. Is blind gonna have a small key and then I'm gonna have to come back? Don't do this to me. Come on, game. Oh, is that a heart? Okay. Thank you, game, for not being a complete douche nozzle. Well, we could be at full health, we're not, but on the other hand, it could be worse. Let's just that's okay. Well, that's actually really good. So there is another chest in Thieves Town and also one more heart to play with. Okay, and then the last blind needs to have the last item, but I wonder if the silent... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I wonder if the silent viewer in chat that we have now and we used to have before is just someone that... it's just the same person that has taken into watching me and lurk, or is somebody else every time. That, you know, maybe from the aLttP Discord, I get it. Few different people, I suppose. Well, so this is gonna be not easy, but I think I got this. I wish I had access to like Kane O'Brien or I forgot that I had sword lasers. I don't have them anymore. Okay, I got excited. Okay. I mean, if all you're gonna do is hit me with those things... Okay. Might not have needed the second potion, but I'm not in the business of taking risks against a fight that... I mean, money is not an issue. And... the fight was, so... Well, we're on the map, we got our first crystal. So I think the plan at this point is... I really need to find this... I haven't done a Geno yet. So I think at this point the plan is we check, we go to... There's a few chests here in the southern part here, or leading to Hype Cave, and then to another couple things that we can go do if we can keep going. So that's, I think, is the plan. Okay. So this guy didn't have anything. I'll mark him down as taken. And then we can go to Stampy, Cave 45. I didn't remember that you bonked if you did that. Okay, so. Oh, there you go. Stampy has Blue Mail, which not strictly necessary, but useful nonetheless. It's gonna make doing a lot of things a lot easier. Hello there, fairies. I wish I could catch you and put it in bottles. Okay, 45 holds. I mean, it's bad, but it's not so bad that I'm not gonna I'm just gonna leave since I'm here. I'm not that desperate for a few seconds. What is the sound crystal, by the way? Huh? Huh. What has the sound crystal? I think I made a mistake in marking things down. Let me double check here. Oh, Swamp Palace has the 700 crystal. Okay. Very good. So we need access to cane or some area to finish Swamp Palace? No, we have cane anyway. What do we need to finish? We have the flippers. Oh, hookshot, right, of course. Which we know is... So we know that hookshot is in Lumberjack Cave. So I guess at this point it's just a matter of finding the lantern so we can go to Aghanim's tower. And then we can go pick up the hookshot, but we might need... oh, I should have got this thing from that guy. It's fine, but lantern is gonna be here in Hype Cave. Oh, meat is in Hype Cave. That's actually not bad. I'll take a meat. Meat's gonna open up some stuff for sure. Definitely at least the forest stuff. Okay. So I think we are actually just gonna quickly head up north at this point. There's a couple of wood chests that... I guess actually I should have just gone on the easy stuff in... yeah, I should have just gone to... See, because I was there. I think it's just correct to just go into Swamp Palace. There's actually... The Swamp Palace is a pretty item-dense location. Just a pain in the ass to get there, but I'm already here. So... no reason not to. Guys, please leave me alone. Okay. Okay. So we disappearify that block. This. At some point I'll need to learn to do these dark rooms, honestly. These are the Aghanim dark rooms, like there's a lot of them. And they're not particularly easy, but I should probably learn to do it at some point, because then I would have jumped. I would have already done this and I would not be in this situation, but... Stop taking random damage from stupid bugs on the water. Okay, magical boomerang is not the most important thing I've ever found in my life. Let me mark down that I have found this stuff. Definitely not my greatest find, but you know. Win some, lose some, I guess. Okay. Okay, so please die. So hammer, flip this switch. Okay. Just gonna keep going here. And shit. Okay, please die. Please die. Well, I guess I'm going to do the south part here. Finding. Oh, it was a health thingy there. So I'm just gonna take it real quick. The thing that feels the worst if you go here in the south part of swamp is finding the compass there, because this is actually a part that takes a little bit to finish, right? Then like. Okay. To be honest, I haven't. I did not check. I did not stop a second to figure out what I had just opened with Titan. So that's on me. But also, swamp is actually pretty item dense, and there is not like there is a dungeon that I can now just finish by having Titan. Maybe I could finish Misery Mire, actually, now that I think about it, depending on how it's set up. But I think that... no, wait. I need... do I need Hookshot to do Misery Mire? I don't think it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can just do things the slow way. But yeah, realistically, the real answer is that well, there's two components. The first one is that I don't think anything is there is any dungeon I can just like enter and finish right now, based on having found Titan. The second thing is that like swamp is actually a pretty item packed location, and the problem is that it's a pain in the ass to double dip, but I was already there in Dark World, so double dipping was not going to be a problem. Like entering normally there is a huge cost to enter in Mire, but there was not going to be now. So I think it was correct to enter Mire. It was definitely not correct to do what I did, which was try to go to different place, realize it was a better idea to enter Mire, to enter Swamp Palace, and then go back to Swamp Palace. But if I had immediately, I think a correct routing decision was to enter Swamp Palace, honestly. And at least if my hunch is correct, my hunch being that I cannot finish Misery Mire currently. It's possible that I could finish Misery Mire currently, and it's just like depending on how it's set up. I don't know. If that's the case, then yeah, it would have been correct to go into Misery Mire. But Misery Mire sucks. There's only 2 items in there, and having to double dip it is awful. Also, well, I guess yeah. I mean, it's pretty bad. Stop it. Right, I do not have the hookshot. Like, at this point, my priority is to find the lamp as fast as possible. Because I need the lamp to finish... I need the lamp to finish the... I hate all of you. So that I can go defeat Aghanim, because the hookshot is in Lumberjack. I thought I had... No. Come on, I never do this mistake. I have stopped doing this mistake a long time ago. Why am I doing this? Ah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that's the thing. Swamp was right there, right? I do agree that, like, I mean, I think that probably the next location is Death Mountain that I'm gonna check. I definitely think that that's the next most item dense location. But here there is up to, I want to say, I think I did the math, and I think on average there are if you enter it without hookshot, you're gonna find 3 items depending on how lucky you are. I think I have found 2 so far, but I'm still on par to find the 3rd one in that chest, depending on. Yeah, I think at the average is something like 3.15 items or something like that. I did a little bit of math the other day, very rudimentary though. But I don't remember super well. It was like last week. But it's on the order of 3 items that are gonna be in this dungeon if you enter it without hookshot. Oh, no. It's definitely not that. Well, actually, let me go check this hint, since I haven't yet. The boots is in the Tower of Hair. Okay, already got those. Okay. I wish we also had, like, if we found the lamp, that means we would also just... What now? So I think that the plan now is Tower of Hera, is Death Mountain. Do I go pick up the 2 chests that I can from here? They're kind of time consuming, but it's probably still worth it. That doesn't take too long to check. The alternative is if they are not actually gonna stop my progression, I can go back later at a time where I can also get the giant bomb, but I think they're worth a check, especially because they do have the boots. Okay. I refer to these 2 items as the desperation items when I'm in this situation, because they actually take a decent amount of time to check. So, like, now I have to go to, like, checking the item on the tower, let me see, 50 rupees, and the catfish are something that I only do after, I only take the time to do after going to... Well, I guess it's not just the catfish, actually, because then catfish lets me follow up into doing Zora King and Zora Ledge, so that's fine, I guess. I can take the time to do that. I think I remember the Zora Ledge holding actually a real thing, too. So maybe that's something I want, anyway. I'm gonna stop here and buy a couple potions, so since I'm here. Yeah, I got money. No reason to... Okay. I hate this thing. Like, this wall looks like you can, like, slide by it, but you can run by sliding across it, but then you can't. Okay, catfish, you have for me Garbaggio. It's probably worth getting a third bottle with that is even already filled with potion, with blue potion nonetheless. It's not that big of a time loss either. Like, it's gonna make things a little easier. Might as well just do it. It's a consistency play. It's like it has more to do with like making things go. Yeah, thanks. Like, not getting it means that if things go well, my time is gonna be slower, but getting it means that if things don't go well, then I'm gonna have better time. Like, it prevents things from going completely south. Okay, so at this point, we save and quit Orosky. Let me mark a couple of things, specifically catfish, the river ledge, this thing. Pyramid. Okay, so 4 chests that I can check in Death Mountain, or like 3 more that I can check here. And then there is the desert ones. I guess I could enter desert also as a thing. I can't remember. Why can't I finish Misery Mire? What do I need for Misery Mire? Oh, lamp. Right, I need lamp. Fine, Misery Mire. You got me, Misery Mire. I need the lamp for you too. Okay, let's go check Death Mountain. I think it's gonna be pretty fast. It's 4 chests that I can get here in Death Mountain. Again, this is another place where if I find the fire rod or the lamp, that's especially good, because that means that now I get to go finish Tower of Hera, which I've already started, but I am fire locked, sadly. I do need to go the other way around. There's no hook shot. I hate these dead rocks, please go away for that, thank you. I hate these rocks too. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Got this stuff already. I kind of want to like make a map of all the possible item dispositions that can be in Misery Mire. Like, it would be neat to have a disposition like an actual statistics instead of the very coarse estimates that I can do by myself. But I do need to know the logic better than I do. But I think it would be interesting. Those probably take a decent amount of work, and I don't know. It feels like version 31 might come out pretty soon too, which means that the logic is gonna change. Okay. So step 1, Super Bunny chests. Let's make this block disappear with the power of the mirror. Die. Okay, Super Bunny Chest, have something good for me. That was not, nah. Take a little bit of a health increase, but I was hoping I was hoping better from you, Super Bunny Chest, come on. Oh, actually, let me check something real quick. Oh, okay. An entire container is probably good enough to go pick up. Forgot that these are not bonk rocks. Oh, that's a butter sword though. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess that you can do it. I guess that using Monte Carlo generation is probably a little easier than just manually doing, like, brute forcing things by hand. That does sound maybe the way to go, but I guess it's actually a little different than what I'm trying to do, right? Like, I would like to know, like, okay. But I guess not all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you would have to do Monte Carlo, I think. Now I think about it, because I don't think at all possible. This, like, not all possible item distributions are have the same probability because of how the logic works, I think. Because some of them, because they depend on external factors, right? So, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, if you wanted to actually be precise. Okay, so this requires bombos. Just checking. And I guess we go... Yeah, I guess we just leave now. Oh. That was bad. Okay, let me try the part where I leave again. So let's go do the village meat stuff. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you would have to run different things for different options for sure, right? Like, but I'm thinking even like, let's say that there are, I don't know, 5 possible distributions of items for Swamp Palace without a hookshot in the chests that do not have hookshot. Like, okay, let's say that a specific chest can have, I don't know, the compass, the map, or a story item. Or, like, quote-unquote, a real item. Oh no, I was going the right direction. It's pretty likely that the distribution is not the same. Right? Like, I would believe that the chest will have, depending on how things work out, the chest is more likely to have the compass or map than a story item, or the other way around, just because of how the logic works, or and obviously this is an oversimplified example. More chests have a lot more variety in what they can have or can't have depending on what they do, but I'm saying just, you know, like, if it turns out that an item... Oh, thanks. If it turns out that an item has, like, 5 possible options of things it can have, that the location has 5 possible options it can have, it's not gonna be... Each of them is 20%. More likely than not. It's probably more going to be, like... I don't know. Some of them are gonna be more likely than others. So, you know, you would have, but the thing is that in order to like evaluate that, I think you would need to do a Monte Carlo simulation. I don't think you can. I forgot to mark that I have Parisword. I don't think that you would have. You would be like just oh. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely the keys. Well, it's not just the keys though, right? Like because. Some items are more. The distribution is skewed also by the fact that depending on the yeah, I keep forgetting to do this. Then there is another minor effect, which is just a volume thing, which is some locations are more available with fewer items, which makes those locations more likely to have items just because you need to be able to like maintain progression forward. So for example, it's a lot more likely that you find items in like, you know, Kakariko village at the beginning. Like those chests tend to be very good chests that tend to have a lot of stuff, just because the game needs to give you a minimum bulk of stuff so that you can keep going. So that's also a factor. I think it tends to affect dungeons less, but I think in the earlier dungeons, like Thieves Town, that is the one that can be usually accessed very. Oh, thanks. Can be accessed very easily. I think you would be able to see that effect. I think I checked. Okay, so I think at this point the plan is to check Misery Mire stuff. We can go check the shed. We can actually enter Misery Mire. I don't want to enter Misery Mire. I can if we have to. But there's also 4 chests in this area that we can go check, which are never good, but I don't know. I think there's still 4. Also we can enter Desert. We might be able to finish Desert if Fire is not required. No, Fire is always required for Desert. Man, this lamp is actually walling us for quite a lot. Cape. Silver arrows. I mean, those are both really good things to find, but okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it for red mail. I'll disappearify a few chests to get my red mail. I think that's worth it. Let's mark down Cheherbor Cave. We have red mail going off. Okay, so we got a lot of upgrades. Now we are like fully mailed up. And sorted up. Man, I just feel it. Aghanim, like when Aghanim, because of the way that things are worked out, is always a location that I tend to end up checking like pretty late, and he always has the good stuff because it's available early, but it's just remote. It takes a while to check. Oh, look at this. Oh, never mind. Oh, he didn't have the good stuff. So I guess now I enter Desert. There's up to 3 possible chests in Desert, and I think I should be able to check all of them, including the Desert Ledge. There's 2 in the dungeon proper, but then there's the Desert Ledge. which I'm actually gonna just go check now. Might as well. I'm really glad that I took the time to check the desert ledge. Thank you, desert. You always have great things. I hate you. The good news is that this boss is like trivial with silver arrows, so we got that going on for us, which is nice. Okay, 50 rupees, which I'm not even sure why I picked up. A hard container is in Swamp Palace. Thanks, I picked it up already. Actually, let me do this before I forget, and then I don't remember what's in Desert Palace, and then we have problems. Why is the other one not? Huh? Oh, because the boss could have it, right? Yeah. If I need the boss to hold, if the boss does not hold the map or compass, which hopefully he is. What's the boss of the desert name? I never remember. Doesn't mean a wild goose chase here. Lanmola. Yeah, that's the risk of coming to the desert without the boots, but sometimes you just have to do it. Like, I'm trying to be a little bit more liberal about entering dungeons, because double dipping is bad, but dungeons tend to be pretty item dense location, at least some of them are. Please don't be the compass. Like, just don't do that to me. Like, come on. Thanks. That's just what I wanted to see. Actually, I should just be on my way. Am I really doing that? Am I entering Ice Palace? I guess I would have gone Spike Cave when I went there. No, that just doesn't. Oh. No, Ice Palace sucks. I guess I should enter Desert. Palace of Darkness, right? Should be my next destination. Because it's also very item dense. Sure. This is starting to be one of those situations where you like, it's in the last place that you check, and then granted, the fact that I keep finding myself in this situation might just indicate that my routing is bad, because I don't know the logic enough, but it's also possible to have the bad confirmation bias, because, you know, I remember the time that it's happening and not the time that it doesn't. It's really frustrating when it does. We are in a position, like, having access to red mail, 3 barrels, and cape, we're in a position where we can basically plow through dungeons pretty effortlessly at this point. Thieves Town was a little touch and go, but we have found 2 sword upgrades, 1 barrel, and the cape since then. Sorry, 2 armor upgrades, 1 barrel, and actually also a sword upgrade. But I guess that the sword doesn't matter for blind. Blind takes 9 hits no matter what the sword you have, but okay. Come on, don't suck. Actually, just immediately give me the lamp so I can finish this dungeon. Just like, be in here so I can finish this. A rupee. I'm glad I found a single rupee. That never feels bad, right? It's just the greatest. Okay. Welcome to our other viewer. Currently we are on a hunt for the lamp. Piece of heart is in Mimic Cave. Well, guess where we are never going. Hint, it's Mimic Cave. Okay. Let's kill these things with our out of logic bow. I guess it's not out of logic anymore. It was when we got it, but now it's just a bow. Well, a few. Okay. Small key. Okay. Another small key. Oh, well, you're being annoying. Thank you. I did not mean to do that. If I find the big key and I don't find the lamp, I think I'll attempt to do the maze room blind. But I would rather not have to. I guess the lamp can't be in those. Yeah, there's the big key. But I think it's still worth doing. And that room is not like terrible to do blind, it's just a matter of not sucking, I guess. You're gonna take some damage from the stupid fireball dudes, but whatever. I'll take damage if I have to. It's not the end of the world. More small keys. I think at the average number of logic relevant chests for shit. Guys, for Palace of Darkness without lamp is 2. At least that's what my math told me last time I checked, but you know. It's very rudimentary calculations. I think it was something like 2.3. Okay, you guys are dead, I appreciate it. There's a couple more chests up here that I can check. Without actually having to break anything. Hold the small key and another small key. Thanks. Okay, I guess let's go to this room, the U room. Open that one, didn't have anything. Open that one, did not have anything. Did I mark it on the wrong place? I think I marked the chest on Swamp Palace instead of Palace of Darkness. How many items are there? 5. They found... yeah, I definitely found 3 so far, and these have 6. No, only found 2. Yeah, okay, I think I yeah, I found single rupee, and then... single rupee like the first location, and then this thing. There you go. Okay. And then here I'm actually gonna have to pull up the map. I do not remember, where is it? Tartarus, Escape, Old Man, Eastern, POD, first floor. There you go, okay. So, left, and then high, and then top. And then left. I'm definitely in the right place, yeah. No. Ah, so I was not where I thought I was. That's another real place, though. Okay, so now I have to go down all the way, then U-turn, then go all the way to the left again, then down. Okay, so now I'm all the way down to the bottom. Huh? Ah. Okay. I found the compass there. But then I can also turn around. Okay, so I'm stuck there. Select bombs. There you go. And that is the last chest in this place, I think. It is great. I mean, not great. There was no lamp, but I mean, we know we have mined Palace of Darkness for all of the things it can offer us, I guess. So can't I really enter Turtle Rock? I guess I can actually. No, I don't have meats. I can't enter Turtle Rock at all. I cannot finish Tower of Hera. I can enter Skullwoods, I guess. I could do. Go check Skullwoods really quickly. Or I can enter Ice Palace, or I can enter Misery Mire are the other last options I have. I think Ice Palace is the fastest, though. Ice Palace also sucks balls, though. So actually, maybe I'll go to Skull. Yeah, Skull Woods is just a lot less committal, I guess, is the thing. It's not very item dense, but definitely neither is. Yeah, I mean, I doubt this seed is gonna have a good time at this point. Where kind of that train is kind of this boat has kind of sailed. We have just taken too much time to find the stupid lamp. It's just taking too long. And this is one of those things where I'm again like my inability to do some dark rooms is just biting me. I'm just it's something that I can do some dark rooms, but not all of them, and that just means that in the case of like an Agaseed like this one, I just can't. I just can't actually. I can't do it without the lamp, and I mean, that's certainly not what I was trying to do. But the plus side is that the barrier sword kills this thing in 2 hits. So this dungeon is not very front loaded. You have junk. Yeah, I think all the items might just be in the back. Actually, I think that's so. No, not so true. There is another item I can check in here. There is one more item I can check. Of course, as annoying as possible. About to say it, like if this seed wasn't to be as annoying as possible, this would be Wiki, but Wiki is kind of one of those things that you always hope is in the big chest for Swamp for Skull Woods, to be honest. I'll take a heart because it just makes you don't have to like deal with it, but not the cards we were dealt. So I guess let's go see what's in here. Lamp? I'll take fire. Like, fire rod would already open up some stuff. Oh, there you go, fire rod. Oh, I mean, Okay, do we go kill the stupid moth thing? I think the answer is no, because it's just a pendant and we kind of don't care. Desert is also just a pendant though, so I guess Tower of Hera is the next stop. If I have to come back here, I have to come back here, but the hope is they don't. I don't know why I'm still playing, I should just save and quit. I'm going to Tower of Hera, that's probably fastest. Alright, let's go kill some Troll Dorm. I did not mean to enter this place. I can't see where I am. Okay. Yeah, we also got unlucky because Tower of Hera was Firelock, which is like, you know, rarely happens, but you know, you hate to see something like that happen, but oh, I already got the stuff from the old man. Oh, you mean Sarasla? Yeah, no, I haven't seen any hint that Sahasrara. Yeah, there's no reason to just call Sahasrara the old man. Just so fun to say Sahasrara, Sahasrara, that guy. But yeah, no. Let me put it this way: there is a dungeon that has a real item and is gonna yield me a crystal, so I'm gonna do that. If it turns out that they need I need to go back and do Skullwoods because there's like it's gonna unlock 2 more items, you know, I will, but I'm gonna hope that that's just not the case. Half magic is also a thing I wouldn't mind finding, just because it's gonna make some things a little easier, but having access to 3 bottles, its importance is lessened. Finally, the big thingamabob. Oh, right. Forgotten to do this. Okay. No, I think I'm actually not supposed to flip the switch. Yeah, I was not supposed to flip it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the hope is that I don't have to do it. If I have to, well, I mean, I'll deal with it, but certainly not hoping that I do not have that turns out to be unnecessary. I hate to see that happen. And that is the second and last Tower of Hera item. We still need to defeat Trolldorm. But that does mean that okay, so Big Chest has the compass and Trolldorm has the map, or the other way around. With the hand, I don't care about either of those, so we'll just will not even bother to go pick up the Big Chest. Thankfully, I think if I remember correct, why was you not charging the sword? I was pressing the sword charger thing. Okay, let's try this again, this time without the part where Link doesn't do things that I tell him to do. Okay. Oof. Okay, yeah, and 2 Battle Sword spins are enough to heal Trolldorm. Trundle always has me on edge, man. It's just like... It's like, it doesn't matter how, like, buff you are and, like, how many hearts you have. Like, if you do a mistake, Trolldom would still end you. Like, it's not gonna kill you, but it's gonna reset the fight and waste your time. Okay. Since I am here now, it's a good time to go pick up the item in the spy cave. No, I have to kind of like brute force our way through these because we have no hookshot or half magic, which is not. I'm really glad I am here all the way here for that. Thank you. Okay. What now then? I guess we enter... I mean, it's really we enter Ice Palace, we enter Misery Mire, right? Which are both terrible. I think it's actually like it's more item dense to go defeat Mothula, which is awful. But I think it's actually just better to do that. Because defeating Mothula unlocks 2 items, and that's the entirety of Misery Mire. If I remember correctly, yeah. Like, and I can't even do the entirety of Misery Mire, right? It's, and only do half, so... And I do most of it. Like, I think that the rooms that are dark are the ones that are after the big door, the big key door, but... I think it's comparable at the very least, and I guess that the upside is that if I go to Misery Mire... Yeah, actually there is upside, right? Because if I do find the lamp, I can just go finish immediately Misery Mire. Okay, I'm back on board. I'm back on the Misery Mire board. Yeah, I mean, I need the hookshot for the... I need the lamp for the hookshot. The lamp is in Lumberjack. The hookshot is in Lumberjack Cave. So I know where it is, but I need the lamp so I can go defeat Aghanim, so that I can so I can get the hookshot. I have no magic, really. Right, I used all of it. So yeah, like the hookshot is like lamp locked. Is the issue? I do not know why it were it. Well, I guess I'm here now, so I might as well go to Misery Mire. But actually. Let's go pick it up, and now I think I go the same way. By the way, this is the 3rd Agaseed I get in a row, and I'm not happy about it. Just like, Aghanim, could you like not? Could you stop, please? Like, this is not. It's not funny. Like, it was not particularly funny the first time, and the joke hasn't aged well. So if you could like not do that anymore, I would really appreciate it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to Mothula because I have the key. So I'm gonna bank that Mothula has the item and it's not in the it's not in the chest at the beginning. That would be more ideal. And like, there isn't really a difference between checking the chest before or after beating Morula. It takes about the same amount of time, so I might as well. Die, thank you. No lamp, so I'll have to do this the way that costs a bunch of extra magic. I guess I have 3 potions. Morula can't be that tired. Oh, okay. Okay. It takes, I believe, 8 hits. I guess I have the Barter Sword. You just read the Barter Sword. Normally, my most used weapon for the Morula fight is the Fire Rod itself, but having access to the Barter Sword, I just use the Barter Sword. Probably still take pot shots with the Fire Rod when I can. Well, I mean, there you go. That's Morula for you. Come on, don't have the... There you go. Well, you suck, but on the other hand, at least you had the item. All right, let's check. Let's go check the. Let's go check the Sarah's last Sarah. Yeah, I thought that Morula was immune to the bow at all, but I think that yes, in general, silver arrows do help. I just don't think that they help with Morula specifically. But yes, in general, yes, having the silver arrows just makes a lot of bosses a breeze. Like again, like we are pretty strong in terms of like fighting capabilities. We have a bunch of hearts. We have all the mail, all the swords. So like that part is pretty good. I might be wrong about the whole like Morula being immune to arrows. I think I remember trying it some time ago and remember him not taking damage, but maybe just, you know, hit him in a part that was not vulnerable, and just assume that that was just how Morula worked. I wouldn't put it past me. Alright, old man, what do you got for me? Ah, that was certainly worth it. And absolutely not a waste of my time. Thank you, old man. I hate you. I guess we go kill... Which is fastest, actually? Desert or half of Misery Mire? I guess half of Misery Mire has to be fastest. Let's go to Misery Mire. And then... I guess we only have to do the top half of Desert. I don't know. Maybe it's close. This is not gonna take long. But Misery Mire... I think I have to enter Misery Mire. Because again, there is just this upside that if Misery Mire has the lamp in it, I can just go immediately finish Misery Mire. The lamp is the only thing I need. Because I don't think it requires hookshot. I don't think Misery Mire needs hookshot to finish. Okay, these birds suck. I mean, they suck a lot less now, but like... They take 3 hearts of damage when you don't have the red mail. 3! That is so many hearts. Complicated maneuvers to actually get past the gap. Die. 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 die, die. Okay. So, in order, easy chest. Shit. Then the other not so, then, so, there is, die, die. There's two more, okay, so there is an easy chest here that we can get easily. That's why I hold the easy chest. And it has the first item for Misery Mire. The good news is that if we find the two items that are required for Misery Mire fast, we can just leave. Because we know that, you know, we can't finish this, so... And this is the traditional location that I prefer being in Go mode to do, so because then Go mode it just becomes kind of like a mini Ganon's Tower, where it becomes basically a rush to... I'm gonna have to open this door anyway, so let's do it. I need to go in there now though. It becomes a kind of like this mini Ganon tower, but it becomes like a rush to get as fast as possible to the big key, and then you can just leave. Because they actually like, so flip the thing, we pick up this key. Put again easy chest up here. Another small key. Okay. No, I should not go to these stuff actually. I think it's a lot faster to do the other Firelock stuff up here. No, I mean, oh no, this is not the place where I thought it was going. Okay, yeah. I'm just wrong. It's this side. Yeah. I have to go through that door. And then I'm out of magic? Really? You suck. Fine, I'll go do this stuff because there's a full magic recharge down here. I'm hoping that I get to have they get 8. Can you shot the fire rod 8 times without half magic? I'm hoping so. Well, I mean, it's gonna be 9 times now. The answer is no, by the way. It's definitely not 9 times because I fired it 5 times and I'm way beyond. I don't think I have 4 hits left with the thing. It might be exactly 8. That might be what's. I guess I can read this again. Some bombs is in the sewers. Thank you. Definitely useful. I think you think it's exactly 8, so I screwed myself over by doing that. Great. That's the big key. So that means that when we have to come back to this dungeon, it's gonna be super easy. It also means we'll have to come back to this dungeon, sadly, I think. I mean... No, I mean, there's one more chest we can find. This is another dungeon. This is a lot easier if you have access to the what's his name? Okay, let's open the big chest. And I think that concludes the list of things that we can check. I think that if it's not there, the boss has to have it. And I think that the only thing that we haven't found. Wow, that was not what I was trying to do. I think that the only thing that we haven't found yet are the map, the last item, and small keys. No, great. Oh, the fire room. Right. Forgot about that one. I don't know. I mean, I might have to like just drink a potion to do that one, honestly. But hopefully the last item is here. Come on, one time. Nope, that's certainly a map. I'll just drink a potion, I guess. Fine, it's not the end of the world. Kind of dying anyway. But wait a second, isn't, because I found the map, isn't the fire room guaranteed to have a key now? Isn't that how that works? I guess the boss could have a key? I guess the boss could have a key, because there's redundant keys in this dungeon. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I was right. There was supposed to be a key there. Well... So this was a bust. What now? I guess we go finish desert. Guess that's the next plan. Ah, I bonked. Fine. This boss is actually still kinda challenging with silver arrows, honestly, just because hitting him is so hard, but... You know. It's not to say that it's actually, like, you know, I'm not gonna die to it. It's just kind of annoying. Lemola is not a boss where, like, I'm gonna die to it as much as it might take a little bit of time to kill it. Bye. Alright, Lamola, please drop me lamp. Like, I don't think that's... like, out of... like, unreasonable, right? Like, just do it. Come on. Okay. Lamp? Ice Palace it is. The problem with Ice Palace, honestly, is that I think isn't that also a pendant actually? Well, that too. Okay, I guess that's not too bad if it's also a pendant. I was going to say the problem with Ice Palace is that double dipping it sucks, but if you find the lamp in Ice Palace, we're just gonna leave and hopefully never come back. Unless this ends up being a pedestal seed, in which case well, I think this seed can go die in a giant fire and it should feel bad about itself. If it's like an Agaseed and also a pedestal seed, I'm just gonna cry. I am just gonna go in a corner and cry. Some arrows above the pose. I think I got that one already. Yeah, I certainly did. I think I've read these hint has told me that Graveyard Ledge has arrows like so many times. I don't know if Graveyard Ledge is like more likely than to have useless stuff than other locations, but it feels like it. Oh, and I don't have hookshot. Hookshot makes this dungeon so much easier. Isn't just I guess I have the Butter Sword. Butter Sword. Oh great, a map is exactly the type of thing I want to find in this If it sounds like I'm starting to get a little frustrated, it's because I am, to be honest. Can you guys die, please? I guess it can't be a pedestal seed, right? I mean, I need to find the Book of Mundora before it is a pedestal seed. No, can I still pull the... Yeah, I can still pull the sword without the book, actually. So maybe that's the solution. Maybe this was a pedestal seed all along. No, but I need... Do I need the lamp to finish... I don't need the lamp to finish this dungeon, right? But I might need the hookshot, but... Some bongo. But I might also not, depending on where the bee key is. I would know for a fact I didn't if I could bomb jump, which I can't. But... Woof! This room is also super annoying without the hookshot, and even without me just randomly falling down, which I think at this point is just really a matter that I'm getting really frustrated with how things are going. Yeah, the other issue is that now I have one shot at finding the big key, otherwise this dungeon also requires the hookshot to finish. I guess that we are gonna... it's gonna be the moment of truth now. Well, I guess that's actually better, right? Because then it means I don't... like, I know it's not a pedestal seed if the big key is not exactly in the chest in this room. Oh, Book of Mundora. Does that do anything? Yeah, that opens up some tablets, right? I thought tablets could never hold progression items. I guess tablet also lets me actually go check if it's pedestal seed. So that's why I got that going on for me, which is nice. And I found one Ice Palace item. Well, there's a few more items I can check, actually, that could be the big key, and that would make the chest maximum annoying. Because then I would have to do a... like, I would have to loop around to open the big chest. That would just suck. But I'm gonna, you know... Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. Great, thank you. Four tries at executing this room. So it could potentially be that I'm supposed to finish this dungeon, assuming that it's not hookshot locked, which it might be. I mean, might also not, though, depending on what the big key is, right? So, okay, so this is a point where I cannot progress farther without hookshot, actually. So the dungeon is hookshot locked. I'm gonna read this hint. Glove held by someone friendly. And then I'm gonna book it. Yeah. So what do we do now? Guess we can enter Turtle Rock? Maybe? Yeah, no, Turtle Rock is bomb, so we can enter it. Okay, I guess I can go check the tablets, but I think I was told that the tablets can never hold progression items by a person. But I mean, I think at this point I just have to, you know, we're desperate enough that we have to try them. My time is gonna be terrible for this seed. I think I'm gonna yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to finish under 3 hours 30. I mean, we might barely squeak under 4. Still a lot of stuff to do here. I'm gonna go get a health recharger. This guy. So not super happy about that part, but you know. I guess that depending on how you play, the lamp is not really a progression item. So there is that. That said, we're kind of getting close to. I might have to check the spoiler because I mean, I don't know. Like I think I have checked, but we're starting to get to a point where I check basically all the locations. I'm gonna check the pedestal also. Like I'm gonna see what's on the pedestal. But okay, so this has some bombs. Great. Okay, and then we go. I didn't need to do that. And then I'm feeling that this is gonna give me the tower shield. Just check this out. Let me just call it. It's gonna be the tower shield. Or 10 arrows, that's also fine. Or, you know, whatever the opposite of fine is, but... Okay, and have I forgotten a chest in Ice Palace or Misery Mire that can? Is that the problem? Alternatively... I think we enter Turtle Rock. I think that's the next step. I don't know what else we can be doing except for entering Turtle Rock, but I think that's the plan now. We just go there. This is a number of dungeons that I'm not super happy that I will have to double deep, but you know. But yeah, I think Turtle Rock is the last place with places that we haven't checked yet. I guess I should probably just enter that earlier, probably, instead of checking this random one-off chests, because there's like 6 chests in there. And I mean, it kind of... Turtle Rock is another one that is not great. Like, it takes a while to reach. So if you have to double... To the left in the ice room? What do you mean? Was there a chest that we could have checked we didn't? This guy is always so annoying. Like, I'm sorry, but ice room in Ice Palace is not a very district. Like, they're all ice rooms. Do we need the hook shot for this dungeon, or is it... Yeah, okay, so at least if we find the lamp, when we find the lamp here, which is gonna be here, we'll check literally every other place. At least we can just finish this. So there is that. I think that was a pretty big mistake, though. I should have just entered this dungeon before doing a bunch of dungeons, but this is cool woods. Because doing all of this one of like dungeons that we're gonna unlock 2 chests like Schoolwoods and stuff. I guess that a lot of the items here though are behind dark rooms. Like there aren't that many items before. There's like a lot of the item densities in that 4 chests on that corridor. And that does, in fact, require... Okay, we do not have half magic steel, so let's not waste... magic. Don't waste fire shots. Okay. Yes, I can actually, yeah, because... Right. Small key. Compass. Yeah, because there's a full magic recharge here, so... So if it's not here, do you agree that I have to have made a mistake somewhere, because like I have checked all the possible places, at least according to the tracker? Because if that's the case, I think I just want to like cut my losses and check the spoiler. Like, if the tracker is telling me that it's in, like, I've reached an impossible situation, I have a mistake, but rather than hunting down the mistake and double checking, I think I'm supposed to just, you know, cut my losses, check the spoiler, and take it from there. Ah, that was dumb. No, not a problem. There's another heart here and some magic. In fact, some more magic. I'll take it. Yeah. This dungeon is really annoying without half magic. Okay. Oh boy, that would be max annoying. That would be the most annoying things. I'm gonna have to pause as soon as I'm done with Turtle Rock, by the way. Because... no! Fine, I guess I still want to just separate those two. Where do you come from? Okay, you guys, please chill out. Thank you. Yes! The lamp! We finally got there! We succeeded! We found the lamp! Thank you! Lamp. And one type of rock item. I'm gonna go ahead and celebrate by going to open myself another beer. Also, I need to charge my headphones. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, armed with the unbelievable power... Oh, I should finish pouring this beer. Armed with the unbelievable power of a lamp, we can now finally start beating dungeons. And we're gonna beat... no, I have no audio. Huh. Okay, let me try doing this. Save game position on slot 0. Reset game. Why cannot I hear anything? Because the audio claims it's not there. Huh? Okay, I'm sorry about these difficulties that I'm having right now. I'll okay. Okay, so now I have audio again. And then... okay, good. Let's finish this thing. All right. Is my stream thing back on? Yes, it is. Awesome. Perfect. Wrong direction. And man, let me go back inside this here thing, and then inside this here thing now. Then go in here. I used to hate this room because I didn't know that you can one-hit kill the pokies with fire rods. And then somebody was like, but you know that you can one-hit kill the pokies with the fire rod. And I'm like, what? And then I don't hate this room as much anymore. I got a hint earlier that Mimic Cave has a piece of heart, so I'm not gonna bother going in there. Aww, I guess they didn't actually hurt me. Okay, we got Quake for our trouble. That's the second item that we find here in Turtle Rock. Let's get out of here. I used to hate this room. I found a this wasn't a consistent way of doing it, but I don't think it's the fastest way of doing it, but it's consistent for me, so that part's good. Well, I think that there has to be a way to do it that's faster than this, but this is the one I know. Okay, let's check these chests. I guess we are in like kinda sorta go mode E. Because I think that the last go mode item that I need is the hookshot, which I know is in Lumberjack Cave. So maybe I shouldn't be checking this chest, but I will anyway. For I don't know. Because I think I'm forgetting something, I guess. I mean, definitely I need the key that is in one of these. So I guess I should check them to find that. That's the key. Is it worth checking the last two? Probably not. No, come on. Really? Oh, okay. Magic powder is good. Okay, magic powder. We found 2 more turtle chests. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna death warp now to... I like how sometimes there's like 2 people that show up and then disappear. I don't know what's up with that, but... Like, the number of viewers they get seems to be consistently 1. Thank you, by the way, Mayor Renoko, for... I'll probably butcher your name. But thank you for hanging out. And then occasionally, like, 2 more people seem to be showing up. But like, the number doesn't stay at 2. It just goes to 3 and then goes back down to 1. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but I mean, that's actually perfect. I'm gonna go get, there's 1 heart and 1 magic refill in this room. So I'm actually gonna get to enter the boss fully decked, like with full everything and 2 potions. It sounds like it should be feasible if I don't suck too much. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Cane of Samaria. Alright. Alright, Trinix. I know you're awful, but... Oh wow, I once cycled that head? That never happened to me. And then I... Could you... Wow, I once saw that one too. Exactly, used in all the magic that I needed. So you know, like I was clean out if I didn't do that. Thanix is going well. I don't get to do potionless Trinix very often. It only took me 4 hearts, so I guess that, you know, it's kind of the power of having access to red mail, but... Go me. And mushroom. Alrighty. Alright, let's try to salvage, to make something okay out of this nonsense. Next stop is Aghanim, which we're gonna do short work of. At least I hope so. I knew that that was a thing that would happen. I don't know why I did what I did. Okay. Alright, Aghanim. Let's tango. Normally I'm here with maybe Blue Mail and Master Sword, and I think I think like 7 hearts, and I think I'm a little over level for this dungeon. But you know what? I don't care. I don't mind if the dungeon makes me feel a little good about myself. To be honest, at this point. Considering the shit show that was just a whole lamp thing. Oh yeah, I need to kill you. Impressed. I found it impressive that you survived. Okay. Certainly not the right place. I don't know. I noticed that I don't know Aghanim's tower just very well. Just because, you know, you end up not doing it in a bunch of seeds. Oh, you assholes. Dude. Okay, what the fuck? Can you die? Thank you. Rude. What the hell? No. Nah, that was... Never mind, I hate this. Because now I feel like any time that like I don't play perfectly in this dungeon, like I feel like, oh, but I'm so... like, you know... What does this say? This has to be fake, right? Yeah, go to the next one. That's what I thought. Oh, a fairy. Okay, never mind. We're back on the map. And by back on the map, I mean we have sword lasers again. Could you die? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I have like put some random splits on live split, right? Which is the thing they use to time my runs. And one of my split is the third crystal. I don't have splits for every crystal just because, you know, I think it's a little too granular, but I have splits for the third. And I think I'm gonna be more than one. I'm like, right now I'm 57 minutes behind on that split, and I'm not close to getting my third crystal yet. So I think I'm gonna be more than 1 hour behind on that split. Which is, you know, like, it's randomizer, so... You know, probably the second part of the run is gonna take less time, because now we're basically in go mode as soon as we kill this thing, but... Alright, 1... That was beautiful. Blue bolts. Two. Lightning. 3. If you'd like stop blue balling me, that would be awesome. Thank you. Man, why is the horizontal one so much harder than the vertical ones? I think I need 2 or 3 more hits. What? How did that happen? How was that a possible outcome based on this result? 4. Five. This is lightning. 6. Okay, there you go. Okay, Aghanim died. So actually, just as a question that I do not know the answer to. How do things work in terms of... So, because I know that... like, I've noticed that after I beat Aghanim, sometimes I spawn on top of the pyramid, but sometimes I spawn like, it gives me the option to spawn like you normally would. How does that work? Like, do you know if like that is like, you know, it alternates 1 on 1, it depends on when you were when you died, depends on if you died or you just start loading the game. Go in the wrong direction. No, actually, I need to go up. Okay, you guys are being jerks. Please die. Oh, fairy. Well, fuck you, fairy. Because, like, that's something I have never figured out. Like, I know, I'm sure that there is an answer, it's not like just random, but okay. And there's the hook shot. I think it means we're officially in go mode at this point. Yeah, looks like it. Awesome. Let's go with some dungeons and get out of here. I see. Do you know if there is a place that I can use to, like, just check exactly what the, like, what the diagram of things is? Like, like the if-then branch that figures out what's going on. Okay. A few. Yeah, I guess if you don't have the mirror, it has to spawn you in the light world, because otherwise you can't go back. I mean, that makes sense, yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's beat some bosses. Don't mind having found a powder. That's gonna actually make beating Ganon's tower a little bit more effortless. Not that we need the help with considering how powerful we are right now, but you know, no, look out. I'll take everything. I'll take all the help I can get. No, I'm not above it. Okay. I'm just gonna hit. Oh. Okay, if you guys could like leave forever, I would not think that would be rude. I'm just gonna say, you know, like if you guys could be forever gone, that would be really neat. I guess it's 3 hearts there, so I didn't need to play so conservatively. I just pick some hearts back in that place. Thank you, King of Sumeria, for not allowing me not to have to deal with that particular set of bullshit. Why are you not dead? Okay. Oh, I don't need to flip this. It already came pre-flipped. Okay. Let's go kill ourselves in Helmos, our king. Sure, take some arrows, why not? Rude. Very rude. Okay. I didn't even remember there was an enemy in this room. I had completely forgotten about you. And now, oh yes, I guess I didn't actually kill you, so it wasn't that big of a deal that you revealed it. Hamster King is usually a boss where, I mean, it's possible it's just easy, but like it's actually one of my strongest bosses that I can usually beat with without too many resources and like I beat it swordless a bunch of times, but when I'm this powerful, it's just embarrassing. Like one silver arrows just kills it once mask is off. Okay. So that's crystal number 3. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, can I manage to make this happen in less than 3 hours and 30 minutes, I guess is the question. Yeah. It's not terribly hard, but I mean, with once, like, if you go in there with silver arrows, you basically like to skip the second half. You just, because one arrow is enough to kill it. So that part's nice. Yeah, I've always thought that like him and Argus were both way easier than like the rest of the bosses in the Dark World. I guess it's because they're the first two, but like it feels like, you know, like the difficulty picks up a lot when you get to Mothula or Blind. Granted, part of it is just that the game tends to the randomizer tends to have you fight blind when you're very low on resources, right? Because the requirements to shovel it again, tower. The requirements for you to, I guess I know it couldn't be shovel in that place because I knew it was in Games Tower. The requirements for you to go enter Thieves Town are so low. You just need access, basically just Dark World access, and that's it. But I mean, I find Blind to be pretty challenging. And it's often the first one that the game asks me to be, and well, it doesn't. I mean, that often swallows me. I'm often in a situation where I'm like, oh, the game is telling me to go beat Blind now, but I can't because like it's just gonna destroy me if I go do that now. Nah, it's not what I wanted. There you go. Ooh. Got the strat. I never get the strat. That's like the one thing I want. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but like, the problem is that what's gonna happen is that Blind can beat me as soon as I enter the Dark World. Okay, Armos Knights are exploded. I did not need to enter that portal. I don't know where I did. Yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, the thing that makes or breaks blind for me is whether I have the cape. I find that the blind fight, if you have the cape, becomes basically trivial, because like you can usually do the first half without getting hit, like the first third, without getting hit, and then cape can carry you through the part where there's actually more stuff going around. What am I trying to do here? Yeah, flute. But yeah, for sure that definitely does help a lot. I haven't tried Cane Blind yet, actually, but... Let's go to this anymore. Oh, we increase those. Oh, we have 4? Oh. But yeah, for sure the fact that like the other thing that is good about blind and is bad about blind in the other way is that blind is kind of sword agnostic. Like it is gonna take 9 hits no matter what you're hitting him with, which means that if you have like if you have like, yeah, I mean it doesn't matter what you have, so. It means that it's easier to find him early, so in that sense it's good, because it's not any more challenging if you have the fire sword than if you have the like you know the barrel sword, but it's well, I guess, yeah, fighter sword means you don't get sword lasers, so it's always more challenging in that sense. But sword lasers, like, at least for me, like, it's something that, like, it only carries me through, like, usually the first phase, because then I get hit and I lose them. Oh, I got distracted and got hit by fireball. Well, I guess I think there is a heart in this room, so I can get my sword lasers back. There you go, the heart in this room, but then I lost it again. Yeah, that part is not great. The fact that you can't leverage just silver arrows is a big deal, because like silver arrows, you're used to seeing silver arrows that this thing just destroys every boss, and blind is like, no, it's fine. That part's not the greatest, no. Because it means like there is basically no way to beat blind that is not going in his face with a sword and hit him with it. Except for sword lasers, but you get hit once, you don't have sword lasers anymore. I think that alright, because I entered it now, yeah. Can you die? I guess Cane is a range way to killing him. I haven't tried to beat blind with a cane. It never occurred to me that that was like a thing. But I mean, maybe it's better to do it that way. I have no. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Does he take damage from the block or just from the firebolts? What? You're not dead? Aww. Aww. I think the speedrun actually just doesn't even bother with this thing and just starts firing off temper hits, like just waits in and fires off temper hits at him, but you know, that's not what I'm doing. Alrighty. Right, I need to work for him to do that. That's fine. Okay. This is what I want. I don't need to go into Link's hut. Alrighty, can I? Yes, great. Awesome. Okay. Yes, let's go, yes. But yeah, let me put it this way. I think as far as my actual capability of beating it, and because of how early you tend to encounter it, blind is definitely a boss that I have that has given me the most difficulties traditionally. I think Trinex is a harder boss, but usually when you beat Trinex, you are like, you know, you have a lot more resources than you do when you beat blind. Yeah. So I think that's actually how things have been for me. Yeah, that's the thing. And on the opposite hand, you have something like Argus, right? Like Argus is a boss that you end up fighting often very late in the round because you need a bunch of you need to find hookshot and flippers to beat Argus. But also he's super easy. Like it's just beating Argus is a joke. But on the other hand, because of all the items, because this dungeon is actually a dungeon that requires a bunch of items to finish, you end up fighting Argus usually pretty late in the run, which is I don't know. Like, I think Argus is the easiest. I find Argus even easier than Helmasaur King, honestly. Even swordless. A couple of items, money that we don't need, I guess. Items. Okay. Actually, I think that was also my seed. Like I think I remember my seed putting me in also this situation where I just had to like the only way that I had to like damage his head was hammer, and because you literally cannot, like with the fire sword, if you don't have half magic and you don't have potions, you just cannot damage him enough to use your magic meter. Like your magic meter is gonna finish before all of his potions are done, and they want to leave. So like I had the only way that I could find to actually get that done was to use the hammer, and it was not great because the hammer is powerful but doesn't really have a range. And then obviously the second phase took like forever. I was really like exploring things with that seed, like that was just me like trying to figure out what was what. Took me like 18 hours to finish it, but you know, I kind of didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, those were fun times, except, you know, without the fun. Fun was definitely not a thing that we had a lot of in the... This is done. In that particular scenario. No, not exactly. Yeah. I think it is the 33rd seed I ever run. It should say up top in the like scrolly thingy. Actually, I think it's faster to just do this. Well, I got punished for my decision to do what I did. I did not. That was just not the correct decision. I was wrong. I was just wrong. Fine. Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, in my very first seed, one of the things I did was I actually did all the dungeons, including the ones that weren't acquired, and can you guys, I hate the dead rock so much. Even the ones that weren't required, just because part of the, like, you know, I just wanted to learn them, but like my reasoning was, I'm gonna learn basically the 100% strategy, where I try to... Thank you, finally. Where I try to get everything that I need, and then I'm going to figure out where I can cut corners when I can, like later when I know the game better. So that was my reasoning in doing everything. But it's I mean, you know, it definitely took me like, you know, more than 15 hours to finish that seed. I don't remember the exact time, but it was not good. It's faster to when we go to Ganon Tower, it's faster to go up from up here, right? Rather than warp, then go from the east part. I've always assumed that was the case, but never actually timed it. Well, they didn't troll me too hard. Good on you, Dead Rocks. I always wonder why they decided that their last dungeon should have a turtle head. Like, it feels very arbitrary. It's like... And for our last dungeon, we'll pick Turtle Rock. Alright, as usual, we get to play the counting game with the red mage now. In this segment of the show that we will learn to hunt with the red mage, we will learn to hunt possibly up to 22, but hopefully I don't care about your instruction, and if you get it, and I will only like to learn how to count up to 1. So that's that, hopefully. You think going through the Paradox Cave gets you faster, so going through like the east part and maintaining from there? Okay, I might try. I might have to time it. Oh, half magic. Oh, that's gonna actually make things a little bit easier. Okay, 2 so far. Three. Four. Still no. Could you die, please? No? Okay. Please die. 5. Yeah, single arrow. Awesome. Jesus Christ, why are you so annoying? Thank you. 6. 7. Still no. Okay. We took a lot of health from those things. Eight. Still no. Okay. Right. Nine. I would like to get it before 14, which is shit. Have I messed up? I think I messed up. God damn it, I messed up. How do you go back to the beginning of the room? Is there a way to do it? There has to be a way to do it, right? Huh, I goozled myself? Well, I mean, let's hope it wasn't in one of those. I will have to go back if it was. That's unfortunate. Shit. Well, I was really hoping it was in one of those, because then it means I don't have to fight the Armos Knights again, but no, I'm really hoping it is in one of those, because then it means I don't have to redo the dungeon again. In fact, actually, if it could be in this one, that would be dope. Like if it could be in the chest that I'm about to open right now. Like I would be a happy camper if that ended up being the case. But knowing my luck, it's definitely what I think it is. I'm just saying that if it was here, that was a really bad mistake. I'm really sorry. I'm kind of feeling like an idiot now. Okay, well, let's kill these things again. Okay, let's see if it's up here. No. No. No, lots of life though. I think we're not even gonna do sub 330. I don't know what's worst. Is it legit? Is it actually better to go do the right half rather than check those 3 chests? I think it's a comparable amount of chests, and this part is awful, but I think that's still what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give the game the chance to prove that I'm not a complete idiot. Okay. I'm just gonna eliminate that. You done? Alright. Great. I'm so happy I found the shovel. Thanks. Dude, fuck off. Really, fuck off. Like... Okay. It was less painful than it usually is. So I guess I'll accept that as an outcome. Okay. We have some bombs. Please be in one of these ones. That wasn't it. That also wasn't it. That super wasn't it. Come on. Nope, I completely goozled myself. Great. Thank you, me. I guess that going back to... No, it actually is hard. I think I'm supposed to pick up this key and then just reset. No, I mean, am I supposed to reset? Is there anything past this room? Or is this room just like a horrible place where dreams go to die? That's easier with cape, I suppose. Really? You are invulnerable to that? Oh my god. How is this supposed to work? There has to be an easier way of doing that. No, I have bombs. No, I guess we really goozled ourselves. I'm hoping that this is not like last time I did this, where I checked like 21 chests and then I learned that there was another one that I hadn't checked. But I think that this is just I think I just made it. I just made this longer than I needed to be for myself by making like a stupid mistake. I disagree with the outcome, I know. What? What? Huh? What? How? Excuse me? Okay. Huh? No, come on. Like really? That's how you wanna play it out? Falling in stupid holes? Come on, man. Am I even going? I mean, I am, but I hate this. Okay. Ah, look at how much life I don't have anymore. All right, let's just play better, I guess. This costed me, I believe, 7 minutes. This thing. I would have entered the stupid thing. Ganon's. You would enter the 2nd floor 7 minutes ago. I mean, I'm not out of the weeds yet. But, I mean, it has to be in this room, right? Tower shield, and there's the big key. Okay. Alright, the seed sucked. Major bolts. We played like idiots at the end. But looks like the end is in sight. So pat ourselves on the back. And let's try to like not to actually finish this as fast as possible. Kind of don't have any fear of these guys now that I have the tower shield. Not particularly scary regardless, so but you know. Yeah, die. You die. You die. 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 Ooh, full magic recharge, yes please. And now we are going to... Yeah, I mean that's pretty much impossible to avoid, at least the way that I do this. Let's go pick up ourselves some more health. Still don't have the bug nets, the only item that we're missing actually, so I can just pocket one of these fairies for later use, but whatever. We still have 2 potions. I mean, the second part of the dungeon is unlikely to need. It's not likely that I'll need a potion in the second part of the dungeon. These are the hardest rooms, but I hate you, please go away forever. These... I hate all of you also, and there would be 3 if you just died. You suck. You also suck. So I hit you with a sword, which is the correct scenario, the correct answer to what to do when people are awful. Okay, that launched me into the right place. I'll take some more health, thank you very much. And now we have these assholes. I've always thought that this room was very lazy, like having to fight the Armos Knights on ice is like actually adds an interesting wrinkle, and this is the same, except that's this thing that shoots you. Like it's the same exact room, but with the thing that shoots you. But it does make things more challenging, and I won't try to shoot the arrows up top. Okay, like it legitimately, like if you go there with a little bit less health, it does actually add a wrinkle to the whole thing, but it does look lazy. Like, do you also have arrows? No, you have magic. Oh. No, this is one of the rooms I can actually execute best. Mostly it looks really cool when you do it that way, but it's not very hard. The next room with the with the assholes I can't do as well. For example, I botched it this time. There is like a way that to place the block so that the 3 of them die, but I didn't get it. Yeah, no, for sure. The fireball. I mean, the fireballs don't actually do a whole lot in terms of making it harder. Like, they do something. But yeah, especially when there's only like one of them left, it shoots 8 firebolts. That's just a lot. Sorry, 8 like rocks. That's just like a lot. I made a mistake. No. So I did not go the way I thought it would, but let me try this again. So that's how you're supposed to do that, or at least that's how I like doing it. Or you could just have left. Oh, there you go. Even more health. Infinite health. Unlimited health. Well, fuck you too. Can I... Can I please open this door? Thank you. That was not supposed to take like 5 bombs. It was supposed to take 1, but you know. Win some, lose some, I guess. I am just gonna ignore all of you and just leave. I was holding the thing. And you're not supposed to die when you hold the thing. That's not how it's supposed to work. Just okay. One go, one down. Stop, please. Okay. 2 go. Alrighty. Run is validated, but is find of 10 errors. I don't know why I even opened it. There's nothing, like, I literally cannot find anything useful. I have found all of the useful things. Alright, let's go defeat ourselves and Aghanim. Okay. Oh, sorry, oh, come on. I shot my sword there. Why is it... Okay, 2, finally. Three. Blue bolts. Ah. 4. 5. I think I only need 1 more hit. There you go. Alright, looks like we're gonna barely squeak it under sub 4 hours. If I don't I mean, Ganon can still troll me, but I think that's what we're headed for. And, well, I mean, I'm not happy about it. It's much worse time than the ones I'm used to from later runs, but... Okay. Well, I think I made things more difficult than it needed to be for myself, but okay, I got the glitch. One hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. Wait. Ah. And 4 hits. Okay, we almost got the perfect Ganon. There's 2 cycle Ganon, I guess, is what I mean. It's, I think I ate me, I paused the input, or maybe I didn't play it, whatever, but we still got the respectable Ganon. I think my Ganon has, like, I mean, I had my share of Ganon stories. It's legit, like, it's actually just a hard boss, but it's, I think my Ganon has been improving a lot. I'm just gonna zoom through this part, though, because I want to watch Shalalala's return. Okay, so in-game time we got under 3. Oh, I did not stop the timer. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we wasted a minute or 2 there. I'm gonna screenshot these. And yeah, I think that's my... that means we're done here. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll be calling it a day, or a night rather. Thank you for hanging out. If you want to see when I'm back, my schedule for streaming is pretty erratic. I'm on there most Mondays because I'm doing a weekly like Pokemon randomizer thing, but I stream Zelda like once or twice a week, but when I do it is kind of erratic. So if you want to catch me next time I do it, just keep an eye on the channel on Discord, or throw me a follow, and then you'll just get notifications for when I go live. I don't do just Zelda though. I sometimes do. I have streamed. I do this Pokemon thing, and sometimes I stream just Magic Arena, just because I like playing Magic the Gathering. I think Magic is awesome. Other than that, if you're watching this on YouTube, I upload all the VODs. Thank you for watching too. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night and go to bed. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye.